Hello, Bob Brown. So, got this baby home, and so we've got something going on under the deck here. I don't know if you want this decking material changed. I'll put a price together. If you don't want to change, that's fine. It looks like over the years somebody's didn't tape very well, and they've got a bunch of varnish down here. Looks like in your rub rail, some screws have worked themselves loose, which makes me think there might be some rot down under here, but I'm not positive. And you might be able to shed some light on this. So, and like I say, I'll just make a price. I'll put a price together to change this. And then if you don't want to do it, then just tell me you don't want to change this. It's not in terrible shape. Not terribly bad shape, but if you want it to look brand new, that would need to be changed. All right, then I would recommend maintenance coats of varnish. I would also recommend getting your snaps up in the rub rail instead of in the wood. But either way, maintenance coats of varnish, what we do is do the light sanding. We'll put 4 coats of varnish on, or 5. And then we would do a much heavier sanding, sand for flatness. And by sanding for flatness, then we put a final coat on, and we can achieve this kind of a finish, this mirror finish that you see over here. So, so that's what I'm recommending as maintenance coats. Also, I would suggest that we do a light sanding and repaint the bottom paint for you. Of course, the original discussion was around doing the upholstery. So we have the black alligator and we have white petaflutes, same stuff that's on your decks here. And we have white petaflute, black alligator here, and the gold. This is called Gold Crush. So we've got that stuff on order for you. The interior, of course, will run around, as we discussed, around $5,000. And then when we do our maintenance coats, there's some places where people have sanded through and actually sanded a little too deep and took out some of the stain. Here's another spot. We'll try to correct those as we do them. And then I'd like to go ahead and run a compression test on it for you. I don't know if you want your transom. It appears that your transom varnish is failing. No, that's spider webs. So we can straighten up your transom varnish the same way with the maintenance coats. We can also take your stainless and we'll have it off anyway for the maintenance coats. That can be polished to look better than brand new if you'd like that, have that done. The windshield's in good condition. I would guess that the windshield's been replaced already. So that's what I recommend for your boat. I'll be putting together an estimate. The other thing that we can do for you, if you'd like, it's just a reliability thing. We can come up here and take a look at your engine. We can do a compression test on your engine just to let you know how healthy it remains. And let's see which one you've got. Probably the 327. Nope, 283. So like for maximum reliability, we do what we call an engine detail. And we rebuild the carburetor, you have the starter rebuilt, we have your generator rebuilt, your fuel pump, and your water pump, And so all the ancillary devices, we can, we call it a detail, but we would have all those rebuilt. We can convert your ignition to electronic if you'd like that. I kind of like I like the points in the old school, but we can convert to electronic if you like that. And I'll put all that, and we would do, tune it up. You have a electronic ignition, new cap, new rotor, new spark plug wires, and if you convert to electronic ignition, you'll end up with a new coil as well, because we buy the matching coil to go with that. And we would also we paint your engine. So then all that's like $3,500 if you wanted to do that. So that gives you some options to think about. Let's see, all this looks good. Your dash looks good. I think originally your dash might have been gold anodized, but if you're not showing your boat, even if you are showing your boat, most people don't know that your dash was originally gold anodized, and so that ends up being a non-issue. So I'll work you up an estimate, and you can pick and choose the things that you want, and let me know what you don't want, and we'll put this together for you. The chromes, we'll try to polish it up, and if it ends up looking tired, too tired to polish, or the polish doesn't help much, then I'll put a price on there for if you want to get everything re-chromed. Your chrome's not really in bad shape. I've seen worse, much worse. The thing about chrome is and we don't want to chrome just a few pieces, because then the pieces that aren't chromed, haven't been re-chromed, stands out like a sore thumb. Yeah, but you see we got pitting back here. So here's the deal. What happens with chrome? Chrome is porous, and the base metal actually corrodes through the pores and then opens the pores up. And so it steadily gets worse as time goes by. I didn't cite your flagpole. If you need a flagpole, I've got one. They're about $1,000. Perhaps it's under your seat. Perhaps you took it home with you. So let me know if I need to. I'm gonna look under the seat here real quick, see if it's under here. Maybe I'm not gonna look real quick. Not under here. It could perhaps be in the shelf up here. Yeah, I don't see your flagpole, so let me know about your flagpole. We also make the flagpoles, replacement flagpoles for the front. So if you need one of those, it's a tapered aluminum flagpole. If you need one of those, I'll put a price on that for you. Thank you. Hope to hear from you soon.